you were pretty upset post-game and talked about potential lineup changes. Who are some of the names you're considering as maybe going in?
Well, everybody's in play. Like we have a couple of guys that could come in. I don't know at this moment who's going to come in. Still, still got to go over a few things. Still watching video with the coaches and stuff like that. Chemistry, that all comes into play. Obviously we need some more. We need a better forecheck against Edmonton. We all know that. We'll figure that out today.
Rick, you didn't coach your feelings last night, and shocking when you hear half a dozen players who were passengers in a playoff game with so much at stake. I've heard coaches in the past say, will beat skill when skill has no will. Could we describe that with a few of your players? And do we need to see more of that?
Yeah, I just think, you got to remember, too, some guys have not been in this environment before. So it's really hard sometimes for some guys to sustain it. And you got to make a push. Some guys react different in game on some stuff. I know the crowd got excited when Kane hits Z. It wasn't Z, he was laughing. It's not a big deal, but that's where you're looking for some guys to go on the ice and make a push, not fight or anything like that. And I just felt like we played a little bit passive in those situations. That's where you got to really go at Edmonton. We know who Edmonton is. And there was spurts last game. We had them in the second. There was about 5 shifts in a row. We had a ton of chances. In the third, I thought we saw, but we got to do it for 60 minutes. And you got to put yourself in positions to want the puck and to forecheck. It seems like we're reacting after the play, not during the play. We all know pucks going there. You should be already there. Think we're like, oh, the puck's there. Now I got to go. A second in hockey, a second and a half is huge. I don't think people realize how big that is, a second and a half in hockey.
Everybody knows how they play. You know if you play well, if you played okay, or if you play bad. So I think everybody knows that, and I'm sure they're all professionals and good guys. So I'm sure everybody will bounce back, and you're always gonna try to do your best.
Elias has, I think, 1 5-on-5 point, and that was in the National Series. No points 5-on-5 against the Oilers. What are you seeing from him, Rick? I mean, there's frustration there. And then the second part is, Ilya Mikheyev 1 goal in 60 games.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the forecheck facility? Podkolzin possibly do that for you?
Yeah.
And is Jonathan Lekkerimäki a wild card for you, perhaps?
Wow. I think everybody's in play when you're in the Stanley Cup playoffs, right? Because it's do or die. With Petey, all fairness to him, I'm not sure he's getting sometimes the help he needs. But saying that, I think he still can drive play a little bit better. I think he can still, when the puck comes, and move his feet and be more dynamic. He's got the skill set, So I think that's a two-part question. But winning that face-off was big for us to tie the game. There's a lot of different things. Yeah, do we need Mikheyev, these guys? Yeah, we need more, of course. I said it last night. Proof's in the pudding. That's why maybe Podsy's in play, Baines, who knows? But yeah, like I said after the game yesterday, a new game, you can be a hero. Like, you can, I'm not just saying about Pete, anybody plays well tomorrow and we win, usually you don't think about how the other games, he hasn't been that good. I'm not like I said, I'm talking in general, that you can be a hero. So once you have that, and I mean, a hero could be a great block at the end. It could be a great forecheck. It could be a great pass. I don't know, whatever the hero is, take that approach. Don't worry about what's happened in the past.